named individuals. There's been an allegation about one Abdidahir Malim. My ladies, my lords, Abdidahir Malim was one of the returning officers, duly gazetted for purposes of this election. Like I earlier said, he then had access limited to the singular purpose of transmitting the Form 34B in relation to the area he was presiding over. That, therefore, is an authorized person. And indeed, Hilda goes on in her affidavit to confirm that all those other people who were mentioned were people who were duly authorized. There is the heavy weather that was made about the Venezuelans. A specific name has been dropped of one Gaidino Omar. My ladies and my lords, the contract between Smartmatic and IBC was for the supply and maintenance of the infrastructure that they had. It then meant that they had to bring their personnel to manage or just monitor the smooth running of that system. Of significance is that Hilda, in her affidavit, then goes on to say that before the election, these people were all logged out of the system, and that on the date of the election, none of these people was in the system, even for purposes of that maintenance. My ladies and my lords, it would make a lot of sense if somebody said that so and so got into the system and they interfered with the system in this manner. It is not enough for somebody to say Ngumo was found in the system, because what matters here is the allegation around manipulation and alteration of the results. Now, if we do not get into this space, what exactly are we talking about? I would want to again equate this to a situation where in your house, you decide to assign a plumber to do for you some work. When the plumber comes to do the work, then you raise an alarm and say, oh wait, there's a plumber in my house. How is a plumber to do the work that he's supposed to be doing in the house? Certainly, it does not make much sense. If you expect the plumber to fix the plumbing problem, then certainly you must give him access to the plumbing problem that you have. Now, I have looked at, and we've tried perusing through all these documents. There is not a single form that has been presented which appears to suggest, even in the lightest of ways, that there was any interference. And again, just relating this to the architecture of our elections, if at all there was any such interference, it would have been an interference that goes into the numbers. Now, because we have not seen that, is this the case then, therefore, why numbers has become a very dicey and perhaps an area where everybody would want to avoid or run away from? In the petition, I suppose the first and most important thing is you must demonstrate that you had specific numbers. Even if there's to be contest, let it be contest between this set of numbers and the other set of numbers. It can't be a contest between the man who was said to be the man in the middle and numbers. If that man was in the middle for sure and he had a job to do, then that is a man who slept on his job. Because we are not shown anything that he perhaps could have done while in the space that he is alleged to have done anything that would have interfered with the will of the people. Hilda continues to wonder in her affidavit